Tonight, the center industry in Virginia is in the spotlight. This morning, the Commonwealth unveiled a year-long study that analyzed the benefits and challenges of this booming industry.
Yeah, and this comes as lawmakers prepare to discuss bills that could impact developers and our neighbors. And you know now that WUSA 9 has been committed to exploring the impacts that these tech hubs have on our communities. So Matthew Torres is here to break this all down for us. And Matthew, so the report is highlighting how much revenue these data centers are bringing in, but it also is raising concerns about energy demand.
Yeah, Leslie, data centers are massive industrial hubs that consume a lot of energy. Northern Virginia is the world's #1 market for data centers, thanks to its location and the state's sales tax exemptions for these companies. Let's start with why this matters. Data centers are those gray industrial buildings you likely drive by in Loudoun and Prince William counties. Those facilities store servers that power websites, apps, streaming services, and even credit card transactions. This report says the industry created 74,000 jobs in Virginia, $5 billion in labor income, and $9.1 billion to Virginia's economy. Local governments also benefit from property taxes on these data centers. But these same local governments are now restricting data centers with concerns about the strain on the power grid, among other things. Lorenzo.
Yeah, Matthew, so what's the impact on energy supply and cost in the future?
Yeah, that was a really big focus on this report today. The report warns that growing demand from data centers means we'll need more generators, transmission lines, and other infrastructure. But building those won't be so easy. Data centers use far more energy than commercial and industrial buildings, as we have learned, some even more than Virginia's largest nuclear reactor. Look at what this report shows. If demand is going to stay the same without any restrictions, energy usage could spike by 183% by 2040. But when you need to build other energy sources, such as gas plants and other infrastructure, picking up the cost could trickle down to you and I if you're in Virginia. According to that report, if nothing changes, customers could see their monthly energy bill go up by $23 in 2030 and $37 by 2040. Here's Prince William County Delegate Josh Thomas.
So you end up in this weird situation where there's a lot of improvements in the transmission system in Northern Virginia to create tax revenue for Northern Virginia, but people who don't even live there would be paying the rates for those improvements, which is fundamentally unfair.
And the group who put this report together made a bunch of recommendations. It suggests data center companies invest in more renewable energy options and participate in a program where utility companies can ask them to reduce energy during peak demand. Lawmakers could also amend the tax exemption rule to slow down this growth. Leslie.
Yeah, it's interesting to hear what's happening in Virginia. If Maryland folks think this doesn't touch them, it might, because we know these conversations and battles about what happens with data centers is continuing there too. All right, Matthew, we'll be following it. Thank you so much. And up